As part of the government's efforts to reach out to farmers, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address a farmers' rally at Belgavi in Karnataka today. He will also launch Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. President Pranab Mukherjee has said that the Indian Penal Code requires a thorough revision to meet the needs of the 21st century. He said that the IPC has undergone very few changes in the last 155 years and very few crimes have been included in the initial list of crimes and declared punishable. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley tabled the economic survey for the current financial year in Parliament on Friday. The survey presents an optimistic picture of the Indian economy, stating that amidst the gloomy landscape of unusual volatility in the international economic environment, India stands as a haven of stability and an outpost of opportunity. It says India's long-run potential for economic growth is as strong as 8 to 10%. GDP growth for the next financial year has been projected between 7 to 7.75%. Arrest warrant has been issued against former CM of MP Digvijay Singh in the State Assembly recruitment scam. District Court issued the warrant after he failed to appear in the court. New Delhi has formally approached the United Nations to include Jaish-e-Mohammed chief and Pathankot terror attack mastermind MasoodAzhar in the UN Security Council's sanctions list. India strongly emphasized the urgency to take action against the terror group's leader. India's permanent representative to the UN, Syed Akbaruddin, submitted India's request for including JAM chief's name in the sanctions list. One Indian was killed and his 3 compatriots injured when stray bullets hit them in Awamiya in Saudi Arabia earlier this week. External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj tweeted last night that her ministry had sought a report from India's embassy in Saudi Arabia. She added that this will be attended to immediately. In Uttar Pradesh, a local court in Chitrakoot district awarded death sentence to 9 accused while life term to 2 others in the Bagaiya Purwa massacre case in Bharatkoop, which rocked the state in 2003. All the convicts have been sent to jail from court on Friday. The BJP on Friday gave notice in the Lok Sabha on Congress leader P. Chidandaram's statement on Nafzal Guru and former Union Home Secretary G.K. Pillai's claims on Ishrat Jahan. Former Union Home Secretary, in a startling revelation, has claimed that the decision to tamper with the affidavit on Ishrat Jahan during UPA rule was taken at a political level. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today remembered the great freedom fighter Chandrasekhar Azad, popularly known as Azad, on his death anniversary. Azad was a great Indian revolutionary who reorganized the Hindustan Republican Association under the new name of Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. Prime Minister Modi tweeted, and I quote, "Salute to son of the soil Chandrasekhar Azad on his death anniversary. He sacrificed his life for India's freedom." A landmark UN-backed ceasefire came into effect at midnight in Syria on Friday, the first major truce in 5 years of civil war that has claimed more than 270,000 lives. Russia and the US, the sponsors of the ceasefire deal, have warned that applying it will be difficult in a country that has been torn apart by a conflict that broke out in March 2011. A plane crashed in the mountains of northwest Nepal on Friday, killing the 2 pilots and injuring 9 passengers. The Air Kastamand, the flight involved in Friday's crash, was carrying 11 people. The single-engine plane was heading from Nepalganj to the Jumla district in the northwest. Militants stormed a hotel in the Somali capital Mogadishu, leaving at least 14 people dead on Friday night in an attack claimed by Al-Shabaab. 5 militants and at least 9 civilians were reportedly killed. A suicide bomber rammed his car into the hotel's entrance and blew it up, allowing gunmen to move out and fight their way past hotel guards at the first security barrier. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon has urged European countries to keep borders open for refugees, saying he is following with great concern recent border restrictions along the Balkan land route. He has voiced concern about increasing border restrictions in the Balkans and Austria for migrants and refugees streaming towards Europe. India and Pakistan will face each other in the Asia Cup match at Mirpur today. With 6 wins in 7 T20s in 2016, most of them pretty convincing, MS Dhoni's men cannot be in a better mood going into the biggest game. Switzerland's Gianni Infantino has succeeded countryman Sepp Blatter as FIFA president. The UEFA Secretary General polled 115 votes in round 2, 27 more than closest rival Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa.